What's up, y'all? Not the real Will Smith. I'm over here with Lil Jazz, but for y'all call her Karina, because that's her name for you. That's your best friend in your head. She's really not your best friend, guys. But anyways, I'm here changing her oil on what year is your Kia?
2012.
She has a 2012 Kia Forte. The 2.4 liters and the 2.0 liters have the same oil filter, and they use the same oil, 5W20. So just remember that. Also, right here is a is an engine oil pan, and the engine oil pan takes a 17 millimeter. Okay, so I actually need to go get a socket right now. So just give me a second. And if you do see coolant dripping down, she does not have a leak. I just put coolant in there, but I actually overfilled it, which is okay because the car was already hot, so it's not gonna expand anymore. When it cools down, it's actually gonna go down. All right, guys, so remember that 17 millimeter, right? But I didn't have the right socket, so we gotta go in my big old toolbox. Don't mind the mess. This thing is heavy. Shout out to Shauna. I remember she brought me this box for Christmas one year, man. And I've had it for years now. Anywho, like off camera, all I did really was put coolant in Karina's car. I took off the engine oil cap. That also tells you the weight of the oil you're using, such as 520, 530, and stuff like that. And we went from there. Oh well. This is the socket you use, right? I forgot what size socket it is. I don't remember. But I just know this is 17. It fits on here just fine. You're good to go, right? This is an oil filter wrench. So you put it on the same one, and it clamps down on there like that, and it helps you take off those metal oil filters that have an issue coming off, because sometimes they're really hot. Sometimes they don't have that grip point at the bottom, which I'm gonna show you in a second too, where you can't take it off. Yeah, so 2012 Kia Forte, remember 2.0 and 2.4s, 5W20, all right? Take the top off first so that the air can funnel down to the bottom, so when I drain the oil, it's coming out faster. And of course you want your engine warm when you do this. She just drove her vehicle, so I don't have to worry about that. Also, the coolant reservoir is right here, and she was low on some coolant, so we just topped that off. Like I said earlier, I had overfilled it, so some of it was draining from the bottom. And you know if it's a coolant leak is if you cut it on and it starts to just come out. I don't see any leaks right now, so I don't think it's an issue. I just think I just put too much in there. And it's okay to fill it up while it's hot. You don't want to fill it up while it's cold and then cut it on, because then you're going to see the coolant come out and you're going to mistake it for a coolant leak when it's not. So we're at the bottom now. I got this good old oil drain pan. I forgot where I got it from, Amazon. It's called Garage Boss. I'll put that link in the description below as well. But it's a really good, it's a really good oil filter. Oil drip can. So the convenience with this is that it's transportable. So you can put the top on there, bring it to your local auto parts store and drain it, because that's what you're supposed to do. All right, Chad. I had to move because I was in someone's spot. Not someone's spot, they gotta move over. But these are RhinoRamps. I think these are good for like 2 tons. So it's a typical car of this size, that size, that size. Trucks, I probably wouldn't use it on unless you double it up, right? So if you're doing like a simple oil change at home, it's real simple. You can do that, it's not a problem. You just have to come up on the RhinoRamps. This right here is this dip point. So if you're slowly coming up on the ramps, you're gonna feel it catch, and that's where you stop. Obviously don't keep going over, because don't be like I used to be with my old bumper. I couldn't. It was horrible. Take the top back off, y'all. If you cut your car on, you got your top off for the engine, it's just gonna splatter up. Trust me, trial and error, I've done it all. Everything wrong in my car. All right, So yeah, RhinoRamps was this Garage Boss oil drip pan with a cap. Got this off of Amazon for about 20 bucks. I got those RhinoRamps, I believe, 30, 40 bucks at Walmart, but you can get them off of Amazon as well. So 17 millimeter. Can you see, Jess? Oh, it's tight. There we go. Had to break it loose. And then what I personally do is I drop the bolt in here because it has a catch right here. The bolt won't go in here. It'll stop there. Make sure it's tight on here. And you twist it. I do have thicker gloves. These are actually gloves from the hospital. I have thicker gloves, but I didn't take them out because when this oil comes out, it will be hot. And sometimes you do have to go back and use the socket wrench because it does catch a little bit, but it's okay. And you put it up close, so when it does drain out, you don't have to worry about it splattering. This thing is hot too, boy.
Careful.
You guys always getting scared. There you go.
Whoa, there it is. You see it?
Yeah, so here's the bolt,
Look at all
y'all.
that oil.
See how black that oil is? Because Jazz likes to wait to change her oil.
Yeah, I like to wait after.
But it drains so well. If you make a mess, it's probably your own fault, like me. My complex doesn't care. But the old oil pan I used to have, it made such a big mess. And this one's perfect. This one is really good. Alright, y'all, so it stopped dripping. I'm about to just tighten it up real quick. Switch it to the side so you can tighten it instead of loosening it. You don't have to do it super tight because you actually don't want to strip it. I've done that before too in my car and had to get a new pan. So trial and error. And as long as it doesn't leak, you'll be fine. I'm actually gonna wipe that off with paper towel, but not yet. So next is the oil filter. Right here. That's my bag. Alright guys, so this is the oil filter itself, TG9688. You can get a FRAM oil filter if you want, or you can get a different brand. They have different models, but specifically with her car, I got the Tough Guard because she has high mileage, but she doesn't use synthetic oil. So this is the one that she uses. She has an actual like basic FRAM up here, which is for like just regular conventional oil, but with low miles. But I actually want the filter to do a better job next time, so I'm using this one. This one's about $10 at Walmart, by the way. And again, you can buy the oil, the filter, everything here from Amazon. So I'll have all those links in the description. So with here, it does have the little gripper, but it's actually on there pretty good. And because of that, I'm going to actually use the filter wrench. Pretty much this is what the filter wrench is going to do. You guys might not see it. So you squeeze it, so it grips on, and then you twist it. Oh, the other way. And you twist it. And when it twists, it actually grips on really tight, like this, to where it actually takes it off itself. So I like this. So going up in here, I see the wrench on there. You see how I was twisting it just a little bit? And then my hand is in an awkward spot, but it's okay. Ooh, it's hot too. I'm gonna do it one more time, 2 more twists. Can they see it, James? Yeah, tilt it up. You might have to touch it, touch the, where, yeah. Focus on it. There.
Yeah, see it?
There. So, this actually drops oil as well. So Jazz might jump back. Cause it's gonna start leaking a little bit. Sorry. So now it's loose enough for me to take it off myself, guys. Cause I don't need this anymore. So I'm gonna lift it back up just like the oil bolt that I had earlier. We're gonna twist it. Wait, I might just do it like that. There you go. It's going to leak. I stole my hand there and it leaks. I'm just gonna twist it off until it drops down and then it'll be good. There it is.
That is nice.
And Fram was born. 2 pounds, 3 ounces.
There's a whole baby.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. It's tough being a doctor out here in these streets, y'all. So this is important because you want a good seal. This is not lubricated, right? But you see the rubber seal. So what you want to do after I let this drain a little bit more is rub it like this with a little bit of dirty oil. This seals it here. So when you put it on, it'll be tight like the first time. You won't have to tighten this with a machine. When you put this back on, do it hand tight because it will self-tighten itself because of the heat and pressure.
Okay.
So I gotta wipe this off actually. So last thing we're doing, guys, I had wiped off the excess oil. I had put the oil filter back on. So I'm about to put the oil in her car. This car calls for 4 quarts of oil, and if you're ever unsure about oil in a 4-cylinder, start with 4 quarts. Check the level once it's on the ground, and then if you need to add it, you can. I have a technique when I put the oil in here because I don't have a funnel. Okay. And I put the oil in backwards like this. So that way, if I make a mess, it will catch here, as opposed to me just pouring it straight out and it's splattering everywhere. So I get to pour it in little by little, and I don't open it all the way either, so it has a little hole. Make sense? No. Yeah, I can come and see. And Jazz's car is pretty cool because you don't need a funnel for this, because if you actually spill it over the line in a hole, you can see it actually catches. It has a lip right there, like on the sides right here, where eventually the oil will go right back into the engine. Yeah, so you can never, it's really foul proof. You can never really spill the oil onto the actual engine because it's going where it needs to go. Kind of hear it a little bit, Jess. Can you hear it? The oil going into the engine? I also want to show you guys something real quick. So you might be wondering, well, how do I know how many quarts are going in the car? So 5 quarts equal like this gallon. Once it gets down to 1 quart, then I know that I've used 4 because it's 5 quarts in this one bottle. So once I get it down here, I'll drop it on the ground. I'll do like a pressure test. Like I'll cut the car on so that the oil can go through the engine, go to the filter, come back up, and then see if it needs any more oil in there. So, you also want to double check your homework. Make sure you don't got no oil coming out the car. Make sure you put your bolt on. Make sure you put your, what's it called, your oil filter on. And I know I did because I don't see no oil coming out the car, right?